journal. It's been a while since I've actually just journaled whatever's been going on in my mind. So that must happen. Anyways, slowing down. Sometimes we want to go so fast, get everything done, and think that there is, a race to be finished. And we got to put on the running shoes and the short shorts and breathe and make sure there's some water or Gatorade along the way so we don't pass out or get dehydrated. And yeah, just have to realize it is a marathon and you can take your time while doing a marathon because that's what really needs to happen. I have not been the greatest at slowing down recently. Um, and I really see a lot of magic in that because I've experienced it before. I just haven't in a while in like the ways that I really think I should be doing. And there's this really bizarre thought that came through where it's like, well, it feels weird to slow down. It actually feels weird. My bad. So it actually feels weird to slow down because it's not something that we are, familiar with. It's always go, go, go. What's the next thing? What do we got to do next? What that has to be finished. Oh, we got to post that. Oh, we got to reach out to this person. Sometimes there is an art to slowing down. I haven't mastered it yet, and yet I really feel like the need to. I don't even like people will say, "Oh, it gets to happen. Oh, you want it to happen or need it to happen," and I feel like I really need it to. And I feel like not as many great things will do it if I don't take more time for myself. Like I hear stories of people like, oh, like I treated myself to a vacation and then I ended up getting, two new clients. And they didn't even post anything or do any work. It just like came to them, you know? And that happened to me. Like I didn't reach out to anybody. And like within like 2 hours, I had three people reach out to me for coaching and for energy healing. I didn't post anything. I didn't even like tell people to like, yo, book a call with me. It just happened because I just slowed down. I did my morning routines. I got some work done. I journaled, I meditated, I stretched, got outside, and I was like, wow. And I haven't been able to do that every single day because I don't know why per se yet consciously, but it's there. But the art of slowing down is really going to help so many people. If put a thumbs up in the comments if you know exactly what I'm talking about, or give me a prayer if you are still learning about this, because I'm still learning and I do get it at the same time, which is actually insane and yet also valid, you know? Does anyone know anything about slowing down and what it's like for your nervous system? I remember one time when I was in Austin, Texas, for like almost 2 weeks straight, I was in a yogi state. This was like the most insane thing. It's like I felt tired, but like I still felt energy. I was helping people, showing up for events, going to parties. I was still doing everything, but then I just got so tired and burnt out. And I was like, I can't be in that yogi state anymore. Not every day. Like it feels like I have to know when to turn it on and then turn it off. It's like, okay, let's get ready for like the 5 to 6 hours of the day that I'm working and reaching out to people. And then it's like, okay, we're done. We gotta like let go of it all, stop checking stuff, come back to thyself and rest, recharge, go outside, meditate, stretch, or, you know, do something else other than your work. And, you know, I'm I will be honest, I'm legit all about like work, work, work. Like I want to get stuff done. But that's like not the way that my soul really wants to operate. And like I really have to learn how to balance time and energy. I balance funds pretty well. Like I don't have a problem spending money. Like that. So I'm really grateful for that because at one point I did. I used to just make money and then spend it all, you know? And then I really learned how to save it. So that was way better. As soon as I got finally learned like how to save it, it was great. You know, like when I was younger, like teens, like 13, 14, I was saving money like crazy. And then I started making way more money and then I was spending it. And then I'll tell you guys a story. Sometimes we do have to hustle though. Sometimes I do feel like we have to hustle because I had one time, hi G Shady, what's going on? I woke up with $15.60 in my bank account. And I was like 20 years young and I looked at or 19. I was 19 and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, "Oh my God." That was the least amount of money I've ever had in my entire life since I was like 9. Hey everyone, doing so good. How are y'all feeling? And when like when I took that money out of my bank account because I was like, I need to go do something with this. This cannot be happening. So I used to be in the streets. So I took that $15 and I bought 1 gram, 1 gram of cannabis. And then I sold it for 20. And then I got hooked up for like a half track, $20 turned into $25. And then I sold the 25 sack for like 35. Then 35 turned into 45 and then the 45 turned into 60, and then like I sold a little bit of that eighth, and then I ended up having $80 in my pocket with like 2 extra grams of cannabis to smoke with the homies. Did that all in one day by like 6:30 p.m. I hustled because I cared, and I felt ashamed and embarrassed, and like I was like nothing. I was like pity dirt because like I didn't believe in myself. I wasn't making any money. I was just a lifeguard, and I was not a great distributor at the time. Um, so like I don't do that anymore. That's even though it's legal in my state, doesn't even matter. Uh, whoa, rain. And yeah, so like ever since then, that was the least amount of money I've ever had in my entire life was that $15.60 in my bank account. And then later that night, it was turned into $80. And then I kept stacking and stacking and stacking. And I think since then, the least amount of money I've ever had was probably like $1,000, maybe 1,500. So I'm in Ohio. OHIO. Yeah, it's legal here, so it's cool. Anyways, um, yeah, but anyways, the art of slowing down. Some people, it takes a little extra or a lot extra to slow down. Like I really got to be like the most intentional being ever. And sometimes I just don't want to slow down. I just don't. I just like, yo, I'm doing the work. I'm doing good things. Like, bring it to me. Like, I don't know why sometimes I just have to like be so embodied and like do nothing to like relax. Like sometimes I don't get it. Like on a deeper level, you know? Selling easily. I mean, not anytime recently. This was like 15 years ago. So, yeah, I was like very, very small. It was just like what's up, homies? Like that's it. I wasn't like moving. But anyways, um yeah, just like petty little things. But yeah, I won't lie, it's kind of hard for me to slow down. I'm gonna write that down. It is kind of hard for me to slow down. I think a lot. I move or get distracted a lot. More focus and relaxing. Oh man, I gotta speak to my life coach about this. You on a self-improving journey? Always, bro. I'm always self-improving. It's not easy, man. I can't believe I chose this life. It chose me, but then I had to choose it back. I'm always still surprised that I did that. Um, yeah, it's astounding, it's amazing, it's sometimes petrifying as fuck, sometimes it's rewarding and fun and glorious and sad, and it's like everything, man. It really is. But it's worth it. I've seen so many miracles. I've helped so many people, and I wouldn't change any of it. I can't. I won't. I I struggle whenever I start. I always lose that motivation in the middle and the fallback. Dude, I feel you. That is a real thing. That is so real. I'm I'm kind of right there with you in some cases. Like, I'm studying a brand new energy healing modality, and it's like the hardest thing ever. And it's probably not even that hard to learn. There's just so much information and so many videos that I have to watch. And then there's going to be quizzes. And I'm just like, I just don't want to put the time into it. Like, my heart does, but my mind doesn't, you know? Like, I just feel like I have to start all over again every time. Yeah, that's real. When it's like when we're going through that, it's like, how can we maintain the motivation from the very beginning all the way through? And a lot of people struggle with that. Things can sound so great and easy in the beginning, and then people want to do it. Like me and my buddies one time, like, what was it? I think we were 24, 25. We are like, yo, let's start a podcast. And then we did like 6 or 7 episodes recorded, and then we shared them with a bunch of friends, and like they all loved it. But then our one buddy moved like an hour away, and then my buddy's wife got pregnant, and then things changed, and then we were just like, wow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that vengeance. Yo, Blue, what's going on, brother? How you be? How your parents doing? Glad your finger is doing way better. That's wonderful news. Um, yeah. So yeah, sometimes it could be hard. Like I recently just started an online community, and I had it written down 2 years ago, actually in this notebook. Forgot exactly. I don't know if I'll find it to a T, but oh wait, no, it was the other. It was another notebook. Anyways, I have two yellow notebooks. Uh, 2 years ago, I wrote it down, and then people kept telling me like every year, almost every month, you should start an online community, and I'm like, I don't know how to really do that. I don't really want to spend money, and then like no one shows up, and then I lose money, and I don't know if I can be consistent in showing up into it and being of service and, having all this leadership pressure on me. And then I just started it last week for the very first time. And I got 11 people signed up in the first week. I was I was shocked. I was mind blown. I was like, wow, people are believing in me. People are trusting in me to guide them on this journey of life, you know? And like I had been working on this for like the last like 4 months, 3 months. Like when I got back home from Costa Rica, I was like, I need to start this. And because I run into so many people, and I'm really hoping it's not the case forever, I run into a lot of people who are struggling with money, and they can't find healing because healing these days can cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, for coaches and healers and stuff. So I started an online community that was $35 a month. So people can get healings and clearings and activations and then connect with other like-minded individuals, and then also do coursework and be engaging, and then be open and honest and be creative and fun. And like I love it. It's a lot of fun. We're doing great. I'm doing good, Blue. I'm doing good. I am kind of being hard on myself because I'm not slowing down enough, and there's a part of me that doesn't want to slow down, and I know that there's a bigger part of me that really does. And I think I'm a little afraid of trying to be in this yogi 0 point state all the time. And just sometimes it hasn't been great. And I don't know how to stay there. I don't know how to stay there for like longer periods of time. Like the last two times I meditated, I got to this meditative state. It was so glorious and beautiful. And then it lasts for like 5 seconds because my mom interrupts me from some virus on her phone, or my dad's coworker calling him at 12:30 in the morning. Like anytime I've tried to get there, there's always been an interruption. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And it's just been hard for me to get back there. What type of healing do you promote? Reiki, breathwork, meditation, somatics, uh, the ball of spirit, to alchemy, to community gatherings. Yeah, coaching as well. Those are a lot of things that I do. One-on-one, in-person groups, hold events, and then on the online community, your soul embodied on school.com, SKOLL.com. Your soul embodied, Alexander J. Fox. Um, yeah, it's amazing. $35 a month. You really can't beat it for some of the most impeccable healings in the world. I've seen too many miracles. I've seen people heal from incurable diseases and illnesses. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. We're energetic beings having a human experience. Science proves that. We live in a quantum universe. Physics proves that. Everything is energy. Albert Einstein proved energy can either be created nor destroyed. I will say that all the time. And vibes will help you. No, I haven't visited India yet. I haven't been to Asia or Africa. I've been to South America, Europe, and North America. So three more continents that I really want to go to. Hey, Mr. Fox. Hi, Lauren. Hi. I didn't know you followed me on YouTube. Yo, that's sweet. Thank you. Um, what is this new energy healing technique and why is it challenging? Requires so much bookwork to learn. It's ancient. Miss you and totally resonate with this talk. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, this new energy healing modality is called somatic energy healing. And it's like, have you ever heard of spinal energetics? Like Donnie Epstein or like that wild woman out in Australia, like where they like go up and down people's spines and like they're moving and like releasing like crazy shit from their bodies and hearts and minds. It's a dude who studied both of those and is a doctor, studied Chinese medicine, and he just has like a whole different approach for healing. And like my soul is like, I'm all in on this. It's so happy. And my mind is like, it's so much work. I really don't want to do this. Let's get the fuck out. And I'm struggling to learn it because it's a little complicated. Because it's, I got to learn about anatomy. I got to learn about these oscillators, the ATPs, the access points, and I'm just like, yeah, energy can only be alchemized and moved around, right? Well, it can either be created or destroyed. So you could definitely move it. You can alchemize it, transmute it. Um, so yeah, because most of the healing techniques originate from India and China. Am I right? Because I'm not completely sure. I would totally agree with you, or 99% agree with you. Um, well, probably 90% because there's definitely been healings like, like they have the shaman and like they have the shamans in Scotland. They have the shamans out in like Peru and Colombia. So there's definitely in Africa. Africa has shamans. So there's been healings like all over the world. I would probably say most of it has come from India and Asia, but some of it definitely has come from Africa, and other parts of the world too, but probably most of it Asia. Um, I thought it was fake, but always wanted to believe in it. Girl, wait, even after you've had in-person events with me in Texas, did you think it was fake then? Because I hope not. Because holy shit, I am not doing well. Um, or if someone else did it and you thought it was fake, but I'm pretty sure you believed when you came to my class that one time, that one event with like a few of your friends. So yeah, I actually know Lauren personally, so it's it's not weird for me to talk to her about like this. Okay. It's cool when I actually know people on the YouTube, like personally, you know. Sometimes it's like Doug, sometimes it's Rachel, sometimes it's Lauren. Oh, you're my first time, Lauren. Uh, yeah, just a lot of cool people I get to know. I followed you one day because you popped up. Wow, I just randomly popped up on your YouTube. Oh man, I really need to be doing more YouTube now. Like, I feel like Instagram's like not my thing anymore. I like the stories on it, but yeah, energy can be destroyed. No, no, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It's already here. Yeah, it's already here. Cannot be created nor destroyed. Albert Einstein proved that. Yeah, energy can only be transformed. Yeah, transmuted, alchemized, changed, other synonyms. We felt the energy linger on shoulders and stuff. Yeah, even after class. Yeah. Um, even when you did a distance session with me too, you could feel it. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I'm doing Reiki Master training. If you guys want to learn more about that, there's a link in my description. Online group training, really amazing. About 3 to 4 months to finish, and it's crazy. And it's amazing too. You're gonna get a lot of healing, a lot of nervous system work. You'll learn about somatics. You'll learn how to bring incredible energy, life transformative, miraculous energy for people. It's amazing. So, do you know about magnetic healing? Yes. Yes. I think there's another term that I know about it. Is it called oh my God, magnetic healing? I know it by another term and I forgot what it's like, but I experienced that when I was in Costa Rica last year. I had a woman like work on me. Um ah, oh crap. Okay. There we go. I've come to realize it's all love. I don't even believe in energy as energy anymore. Just moving love itself around and playing with the unconditional threads. Ooh, that's really nice. That's really beautiful, actually. Wow, I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Lauren. That's powerful. Um, okay, switching colors now. You know, I don't. After what I heard last night from one of the coaching healing calls I was on, some the guy said it's not blockages, it's just heavy, dense energy. Because if it was blocked, you wouldn't have any flow to you. Like you probably wouldn't even be alive. And I was like, wow, that's kind of astounding. You know, like people can feel heavy and dense, but it's not like a block because there's still energy that's moving. Energy is always moving too. Blocked energy would mean that it's not moving. And I was like, this dude just blew my mind. Works on the points on our hands and feet. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like reflexology in a way, but actually, no, no, no. Scratch that. Scratch that. It was more of like being able to channel the energy like from our crown and from our feet because as above, so below, as within, as you're channeling within, then you like bring it out. And then you also can bring in energy for you. You know, like I've connected with, you know, animals, nature spirits to like replenish me. I mean, it's all God, you know. Obviously, I'm not going to use like, you know, fucking Donald Trump or something like that, you know? But like, you know, like the tree in my backyard or the butterfly or the hummingbird, you know? Like stuff like that. Everything in our body has a connection. Yeah. Can be manipulated using poles of magnets. Yeah, there was a woman, she put like a bunch of magnets on my head and like around me and she was like moving my feet. So I forgot what it was called, but it's like that. I'm 99% sure it's exactly what you're talking about, Vengeance. I just heard it a different way, and I can't remember that name. Magnetic healing? Ah, it's gonna bother me. I'm gonna find out later. Got in e got in an e-bike accident. Have not been able to heal, but I've healed a nerve before with breathwork in a float spa when it was zapped out of existence and replaced with a cooling waterfall. Wow, that's incredible. Hey Lauren, if you're open to it, would you like to receive as a gift from me to you? Let me know. We can do it right now. It won't take long. It won't take long at all. Like 2.5 minutes. You know there are some frequencies that can help you get in a meditative stay way faster. Ah, yes, that's very true. I think I need to do that. I think I need to do that. Um, so I just keep believing that it will heal if I continue to sink into the pain, but rather feel it all the way through if I can until the cold water sensation comes in. Oh, it's great. And yes, okay. It's so strange that you can't see me, haha, but sure. Girl, I've done healings on people that I have never even met before. I don't even know what they look like. I just heard their voice over the phone and I was able to send them healing, and they're just like, who the fuck is this dude? What is he on? And they're just like, why did I feel that? And I was like, because we live in a quantum universe where we are energetic beings having a human experience. So, all right, Lauren, just be open and allowing to receive for your best and greatest, and to bring healing, a fully healed nerve into your body. Can you also feel their energy without seeing them? Yeah, yeah, I can. I could look at a phone number and feel that energy. Like some random number called me from Wellston, Ohio. I've never even heard of that place. And then when I looked at that number, I was like, yo, that's heavy. And then I called it back and it was like a telemarketer. I was like, of course. So, but sometimes I get unknown numbers and they're clients. So, all right, Lauren, receive, 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 receive. This is for your heart. This is for your nerve. Sanctified, purified, loving energy for that nerve. For the nerve. For the nerve. For the nerve. Be open and allowing to receive. Open body, open mind. Our angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters are here with us for guidance, connection, and protection. Yo, my energy is crazy though. Like my energy has been off the charts, as the adults would say, and then the kids would say my energy is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got that old school off the charts, got that new school off the chain. Yeah. All right. Lauren, I'm going to give you a ball of energy here, the ball of spirit. This is why I intuitively learned on this day in 2019, when I was at a music festival in Gulf Shores, Alabama, I intuitively healed a woman from a drug overdose with a ball of energy in 10 seconds. 2019. 4 months later, became a Reiki Master. And then 2 months after that, studied shamanism in Lilydale, New York for the next 2 years. Completely transformed my life. And now I host in person breathwork, energy healing, meditation events in Cleveland. I've done it in Austin, Texas. May that nerve be happy, whole, and healthy. May it be vibing with the other glorious, amazing, glorious nerves that are surrounded by it, by the millions and billions. Lauren, take a deep breath into your stomach. Breathe in through your nose, stomach expands outward. Hold the breath at the top for 100, 99, 98. Kidding, kidding. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Okay, but for real now. Take one more deep breath in, going in. Expand the belly, and hold the breath for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Okay, Lauren, we leave this with you with Spirit's love and grace and miracles. Oh, Lauren, you must be healed by now. Oh, she is. Oh, she is. Well, I am putting it on a screen, so everyone's going to receive that. So I'm glad Vengeance felt it. I am I'm 100% sure Lauren felt it. I'd be shocked if she didn't because like we've worked together before. So I'd be astounded. I would be baffled. I would be confuzzled. Um I would be befuzzled. So Ralph's smart voice. Oh yeah, take that, take that, take that. Oh my God, I haven't listened to Ralph Smart in so long. Damn, that dude's amazing. Damn, I gotta see. I haven't seen his videos in like years. Is he still around? Is he okay? I hope he is. I haven't seen anything by him in years. Um, I listened to him a lot, but then like his messages just kind of weren't doing it for me anymore. It was just kind of like the same thing over and over again. I was like, okay, interesting. I'd love to change my stuff up. I can't be the same person like all the time, you know? Like I want to do different things. I want to offer different things to different people. Like if I was just a one-on-one coach, I don't know. I feel like life wouldn't be as much fun. Like I love doing events. I love doing um I love doing some content and I love traveling, it's just I really need more pizzazz in my life. I'm not sure. I bet he is. Yes, first YouTuber I've ever watched. Oh, wow. Cool. I have no idea who mine was. I remember my first concert when I was like 11 years young. My first ever concert was Neo. He was like that rapper kind of dude. Yeah, when I was 11, I saw Neo at Orlando, Florida. It was crazy. He turned a bit conspiracy theorist though. Wow, that's interesting. He kind of always gave me a little bit of a vibe like that, like a little bit, you know? Like like I knew he was against the system, he's vegan, he lives in paradise and, you know, stuff like that, but wow, I guess he's diving a little bit deeper into those things. He did change though. Well, yes, we're supposed to change, right? I couldn't imagine just being the same person. I've changed every single year, you know? Like that's like the main thing about it. Every single year since 2018, I've been a different human being. 2018 literally changed my whole life and beyond. I'm so grateful for that year. So, yeah, it's crazy. All right, I got about 12 minutes left, maybe 13 minutes. And then I'm going to go journal a little bit. And then I'm going to watch the Cleveland Cavaliers play the New York Knicks. I'm watching the second half. I cannot watch a full game of basketball. I just can't do it. I won't do it. My nervous system is like, fuck that. So I love the word pizzazz. Paya, paya, pia, no Z's. So it's pia. You like pia? What? Lauren, you funny. Ah, all right, hang on. Ugh. I have diarrhea. Okay, thanks for sharing. But I feel you because I used to get diarrhea. Okay, TMI, I used to shit my pants. When I had Crohn's disease for 6 years, there was times like where it would just come out. I remember I was walking out of classroom and I shat my pants. And I stood there for like I literally stood there in the hallway like, what just happened? And that was like one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. But no one saw it. No one said anything, so that's great. But still, um, it's a joke because life without snoozes is full of pizzazz. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. That's nice. I actually really like that. Damn, that came out of nowhere. Yeah, that was wild, dude. Sometimes YouTube lives are crazy. Like, I remember back in the day when I did Instagram lives, like it was always like the homies and some new people, and like those got crazy. But YouTube, I've had some crazy, like really weird shit. Diarrhea is a little weird, but not totally weird to me though. But I've seen some like demonic stuff on here, like some just weirdos. Um, I get people who say like Christ is king, and I'm like, yeah, I believe that. But then it's like, I'm also king, and so are you, and you are also queen, and you are also king and queen, because we have both divine feminine and divine masculine within us. So I I'm in. I don't even know if you're a robot or not. I doubt you are. But if you need some help, let me know. Let me know if you need some help with your gut, because I healed myself from Crohn's disease. And I've helped a few other people do it as well. So yeah, any gut issues, I got you. It's like one of my like expertise, I should say. Um, but I actually stopped helping people like consciously, like putting it out there because I couldn't make money. Like people with Crohn's disease, like a lot of them don't have money. And it was always just so debilitating working with them because they were just so low in vibration. And like I'd raise them up and then they just fall right back down. And I'm like, okay, you're not really doing the work. And then you don't really think you can heal. And, you know, luckily I've had a few people, which has been a huge, huge blessing. So, oh yeah, psyllium husk fiber, that's really good stuff. Absolutely. Um, if you're looking for like a gut cleanse, honestly, just eat a bunch of pineapple for a day. Like it'll really clear out your system and then like find some things that can really um like probiotics, prebiotics are really good. Doing some fruit fasting is great. A water fast, a 24-hour water fast is great. Just be mindful. Um okay, if you have parasites, if it's like black wormwood, black no, black walnut, wormwood, oregano oil, uh apricot seed and charcoal. Charcoal is really good too. So if you have parasites, find some of those remedies. Yeah, it'll help you clean your gut too. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I saw that person spamming. Black magic. Black magic's real. I feel like it's real. I've experienced it. You know, I don't see it in my reality like anymore. Like I don't put it in my reality, but like I'll see it out there. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's some dark magic, you know. And I guess even me like labeling it is still kind of is giving it power. Now that I think about it, but then it's like maybe I shouldn't label anything. Maybe I could like just change the story around it. Like so like, if I don't know why I keep bringing him up. This is the second time I'm bringing him up. If Donald Trump's doing some crazy ass shit that's like harming people and hurting people, then obviously that's truth, but maybe I can be like, well, no, actually I don't even want to go down that road. Fuck that. Ah, it sucks. There's a lot of darkness in this world. There's no like really getting around that. It's going to happen. Like if someone had a gun in my face, I'd be like, okay, that's you know what? Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I may have shared this. Lauren, you might know this story, but Vengeance, I don't think you do. I'm craving my pina now. Pina colada? I've always wanted to try a little pink one at the store. Oh, get an extra one for me too. Um, I mean, it makes sense. If there's positive energy, there must be some dark bringing some balance. Yes, we do live in a world of duality, but then there's like the whole non-duality thing. Um, it's just voidal magic of the void, which can lean evil or not. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so like being like non-dualistic, you don't see things as good or bad. It just is. It's like cause and effect, um, rhyme or reason. I guess another person could say that. Um, yeah, it's really interesting though. Perspective and preference. Haha. Aha. Another one. So, oh, my hair's looking good. I like my hair. Yo, can tell me what to do? Yeah, Blue, what's up? What's going on? I'm here for you. We have like 5 more minutes, so because I'm probably about to sign off soon. Because I got to journal some things because like my mind is going nuts. There's so much going on in it. And then I got to watch a basketball game. And I'm going to put my phone away and then like not talk to anybody, I think. So, but let me know. I'm here for you. Ah, man. It's all about the observer. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, being the lookout guy, like on the top of a pirate ship with like the telescope, but binoculars. What's like the one long tube? It's not a binocular, but it's like a scope. It's like, oh, there she blows, you know. Um, yo, Blue, you just like kind of mind altered me. Yo, can tell me what to do? Am I supposed to tell you about what I would do about me? I don't know. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, the more that we can like step back from the world, we just like observe things instead of like being in it. It's like, okay, let me take a step back. Let me just look at everything for what it is, good or bad, doesn't matter. Just finding inner standing for why it's all happening. Instead of just like understanding, you gotta like inner stand it. Know what I mean? Gotta love saying that. Know what I mean? Like white people will say, "Do you know what I'm saying?" or "Do you know what I mean?" And then the black culture will be like, "No, I mean." I love that. I grew up in a predominantly African American city, so well, school district. My city's like 90% white, but the one that we share a school district with, it's like 65, 70% black. So, do I know the story of Gautam Buddha? Um, I'm writing this down because I might and I might not. I'm going to share the story that I think I know of what you are referring to. And that is when Buddha, as a child, he grew up, his parents were king and queen. They had the luxury, they had like everything you could possibly want, but they had like these big, gigantic walls. And like they never left the place because they had everything they could possibly want and more. But Buddha really wanted to go see the outside world. So like he ran away from home and then he like started touring the streets and he saw all these poor people and he was like, "Oh my God, like why is this happening?" And like people like homeless people and people living, paycheck to paycheck and getting really crappy food and stuff like that. And then I forgot exactly what happened, but I'm paraphrasing. He then just had this epiphany of like, wow, I want to be these people. So then he just stayed on the streets and he was trying to figure out like what's like the meaning of life. And I think his epiphany was he was like, wow, I can just be happy anywhere. But it's just really all on me to like just be happy. So my friend sis. Oh, I'm sorry that there's some trouble going on there. Um, yeah, let me know, Blue. If you want to send me a message like on Instagram or something, that'd be cool because I'm legit about to sign off here like in the next like minute or so. Oh my God, you must read it. I hope I got the story. If not, then I wrote down the name and I'll look it up later. So yeah, um, yeah. All right. I just heard my dad in the garage. He was like he was like, "Go, Tasha." That's our dog, Tasha. My friend sis. I read that part. You must read his enlightenment story. You got the starting part. Okay. Yeah, I'll get the enlightenment part for sure. Absolutely. All right. Um, yeah, or Blue, you can send me an email, thefoxwellnessden.com or thefoxwellnessden@gmail.com. You can send me an email. Um, yeah. So, okay, y'all. I'm gonna sign off. Been off for like 47 minutes. You guys have been amazing. Please like, subscribe, and follow. Um, uh, I don't have Instagram, but I'll try and talk to him and to apologize to my friend. Uh, hang on one sec. Hang on. Let me uh let me check something. Hang on, Blue. I might be able to help you if I don't know. Wow, low scoring, 4 minutes left. That's probably gonna be an extra 10 to 15 minutes. All right, Blue. You got me for 5 more minutes. Tell me what's going on. Do your best to summarize it. Ah, okay. All right, vengeance not going away soon. So yeah. But anyways, if you feel drawn to, do I have Snapchat? No, I don't use Snapchat. Just send me an email. The Fox Wellness Den, TheFoxWellnessDen @gmail. Just tell me that you're blue and we'll be good to go. Yeah. So yeah, and if any of you guys feel drawn to join my online community, breathwork, community gatherings, energy healings, great like-minded individuals. We got 11 people signed up right now, looking to build it, looking to just bring as many people as we can possible at a very affordable rate per month, $35. And you just get so much healing, so much clearing, so much activations, and it this is like one of the best body building exercises for your nervous system and for your soul and your mind. So we're doing some really incredible stuff on there. Your soul embodied, your soul embodied. I love this scarf so much. I don't even care that it's raining and it's like 75 degrees here in Cleveland. Man. All right. Okay, now I think I'm going to go now. All right. So much love, so much grace to all of you. Thank you for being here, choosing to be here. Let's keep growing this thing and just have miracles happen every single day the best we can. All right, y'all. Namaste.